What do you do when you have two disappointing sequels, Terminator 3 and Terminator Salvation? You do what J.J. Abrams and Bryan Singer did. Wipe the slate clean. Do it. Do it now. Do it. I apologize. No, I don't! What's happening, my film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a trailer review of Terminator Genisys. Why'd they spell it like that again? Terminator Genisys, that's right. Terminator 5, I guess if people want to call it that. And, you know, before I get into the trailer review and talking about the trailer, yes, there's been some controversy with this movie because, first off, I did a couple videos about, you know, leaked stuff. Somebody talking about, hey, guess what? Terminator fans, they ain't gonna like this one. And then those god-awful promo. No, those were bad. Those were really bad. So it got us Terminator freaking fanboys a little nervous about this movie coming out. I know I was like, what is going on here? But hopefully, let's wait till you see the trailer. And the trailer has arrived, and I must say, I'm feeling a little better. This trailer pretty much had everything that a Terminator fan needed, in a way, I guess you could say, because there's just that much nostalgia, and then you're going, first it starts off, the future, the dark future, war, fucking shit blowing up, everywhere, those, and then boom, 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 okay? No big Transformers and fucking girl. Was that Annie in Terminator Salvation? No. Fuck you, McG. No, it shows that future, and it shows John Connor, which of course is Michael Clarke. Is that what his name is? I believe it is. The guy from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes who did fantastic that movie. Great actor. He's John Connor now. He's got the scar on the face. He's talking to everybody, telling everybody what's going on. He's saying that, hey, guess what? Skynet has sent a Terminator back to kill his mom before he was born, and then he also sent one back when he was a kid, so we gotta stop him. And guess who comes and goes, hey, I'll save her. Of course, Daddy, and I'm sure he doesn't know he's Daddy. Of course not. Kyle Reese, that whole paradox. We know this already. So he goes, he volunteers, and this is what they show the time displacement equipment. They show it, okay? This is what the others did not have. We didn't see that part. We saw the, you know, naked. That's all we saw. But this time we actually see naked, and then so I thought that was cool. Yeah, Jai Courtney doesn't exactly look like Michael Biehn, but whatever. So he's back in 1983, just like how it was. You know, he shows up in that alley, and then there's a cop, and I'm sure they do the chase down, and he goes in that clothing store, gets that trench coat and the Nike sneakers. And just as this is happening, you hear John Connor say, she's going to be weak, you must help her, you must protect her. And then, plot twist, truck comes crashing in, knocks out this cop, and you're like, holy shit. And then it's Sarah Connor, of course, played by Emilia Clarke, who's in Game of Thrones. A lot of people know that. She opens up the door and says the classic line, come with me if you want to live. Boom, boom, boom. You find out that that's a fucking T-1000. And then she says, like, come on, soldier, or move it, soldier. I can't remember, but she says soldier, you know. Right back to Terminator 1. So he gets in, and then we kind of go, okay, this shit's been altered, because now there's a T-1000 in 1983, as opposed to just the regular Arnold Terminator, who was just scary. She starts explaining everything's changed and everything, you know, and he's shocked because he's like, I'm supposed to protect you. Why are you a badass right now? Because we all know Sarah Connor was very different between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. It was just polar opposites. And she talks about all that. I mean, she goes, yeah, there was a Terminator that was sent back to kill me, but we took care of it. Who's we? It's old Arnold, yes! Drink your insurance and kill some robots! Yes, you see the young Arnold, just like how he appeared in the first Terminator, and you see somebody walking up and he says, I've been waiting for you. Wipes out that Terminator, you're just like, holy shiza. And yes, at first people were like, the whole gimmick of getting Arnold back in the Terminator franchise, like saying like, okay, even though he is a cyborg, you know, he is a robot underneath, the skin over the robot is going to age just like human being. And at first I was going, okay, that's kind of cool, because now we're like, how is she a badass? We don't know that already, but then you gotta watch it at least 5 more times. There's a shot of a little girl in the arms of what looks like an Arnie character holding a fucking bazooka, and they're walking away. So it's like, okay, there was a Terminator sent even further back to be like, hey, don't be a pussy. Trained her to be a badass, and it must have stuck around because that's why we have old Arnold Terminator. And there you go right there. That's why she's a badass now, and everything's been altered. And you know what? I dig it. Like I said, like I joked in the first one, I mean, this is, you know, when you want to wipe out some of what sucked, like Terminator 3 and especially South fucking Invasion, you go back, you use time travel to your advantage, you J.J. Abrams it, but then Bryan Singer did it a lot better when he said, hey, let's wipe out, you know, all that shit after X2. You do that and you pay homage to the awesome James Cameron version, the ones, those good ones, you pay homage to those and you change shit, and you know what, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'll admit sometimes the special effects didn't look as top-notch as maybe they would, but that's semantics, man. Come on. This is the first trailer. They still got plenty of time to spruce it all up, but you know what? I dug the trailer. It gave me a lot more hope than I had with those promo images and everything like that, so if you haven't seen it yet, I'll have a link down below in the balls area. Go watch it. Let me know what you think of it. You know, I have hope, so let me know what you think of it down below in the balls area. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta start doing the Arnold voice. You know, you just get into it. You can not do Arnold if you're doing this review. Oh yeah, they all, of course, had to fit that in there. That was kind of badass too. They're in the helicopter, and you know, I'll be back. You knew it was gonna happen, and then he just dives out of the helicopter and smashes right into another helicopter. I mean, I'll admit, fuck, man, it's Arnold. 68 years old, 67, what the fuck he is. 69, haha, is my favorite number. Stop, all right. End the review.